I had fully intended on backing in here for 5 hours and taking a little break and then going and getting my day started. What actually happened is I slept for about 7 hours after sitting for about 9 hours. But that didn't sound right. Sat for about 9 hours, got about 7 hours of sleep. I tried to get up, just not who the young guy I used to be, man. It's just, after a 14-hour day, sometimes I just need some sleep, and I used to be able to just roll with it, but sometimes now I just have to sleep through it. I did the old truck driver wake up and count thing, where, you know, looked at the load, all right, what time do I have to leave? Like, let me do the math. How many hours is it? How far is it? Well, I have to leave by this time. If I don't leave by this time, I won't be able to make it on time. That's what I did all morning. So, but I need to go get this thing washed out in either Memphis or Joplin. Not Joplin, Lordy, Little Rock. Not sure which one yet. That's the crap I'm talking about. That idiot coming up to a freaking red light thought it was a great idea to pull up in front of me right before the red light. If I was loaded, I'd have rear-ended him. I barely stopped empty. If I had a loaded down trailer, I'd have hit him. Because at the very last second, he pulled out in front of me and stopped at the red light. Moron. we're gonna go. Okay. Hell, not fuel, but I don't need fuel that damn bad. There's a line all the way out to the street. I'd be there for an hour. I can't wait that long. I got a quarter tank. I should be able to make it up to Sullivan. No problem. So hopefully they won't have a line that bad. That's nuts. That'll be the last time I pull into that Love's. I've never gotten in and out of there when I needed to. It's like it's. Don't know why that one's so busy, but. Location, right? I picked a good one because that sucker's always busy, but that is crazy busy. Stupid conversation of the day. I'm at the register trying to get my receipt for my fuel. She asked my truck number and it said 220116. She said 22016 and I said 220116. A couple seconds go by, she says 22016. I said 220116. Lady next to me had walked up since then. She's like, well, that's the bad word of the day around here. I'm like, what? She's like, shit. Like, I said 6. She said, well, I said shit. Okay. What the are you talking about? I have weird conversations with people, man. It's like they're on a whole another planet and they have no like connection to what's happening around. One of my favorite people in the world, one of my best friend's mother, so close I used to call her mom. I still do. She used to call them space cadets because their heads are out in space somewhere. That's what that was like. I was like talking to someone that wasn't even there. Like, what? Crazy. be on time. But I have to sit here for half an hour, so I'm probably going to be 15 minutes late, which at that Webberville place makes no difference at all, because I'm going to sit in line for an hour and a half waiting to get in. So, you know, I'll be there when I get there, but it does suck to be a little late, just in case somehow miracle. Now, all these I have an hour window to be on time, and they're not going to hold it against me for being late, and I know that from last time, if there's a line. So if there's not a line, I'm only going to be 15 minutes late, and that's within their hour window, right? So I have 30 minutes before, 30 minutes after, no big thing. But it still sucks that I have to sit here for a half an hour. I think I'll make up that extra 15 minutes, because I'm judging off of what GPS tells me how long it's going to take, and I usually beat that thing by 20-30 minutes. So if I can do that, I'll still be there on time and end up having to wait in line and be late for my appointment. But that's not on me, that's on them. Seem to have their stuff together a little better today. There's only 2 people ahead of me in line here. Not moving very fast, but hopefully we'll get in here pretty quick. Because I have exactly 10 hours from now before I need to be rolling again. So everything I do up until I get to go to bed is cutting into my rest. Hopefully they'll get me in there pretty quickly and I'll get unloaded within a reasonable time, but we shall see. Hi buddy. How you doing? Shake a paw. You shake my paw? You shake a paw, shake it.
they got me unloaded super quick. I've still got to wait on my bills and receipt, but they're done with me, so that's good news. I can, for now, until they bring me my bills, I can just relax. I already paid my lumber fee. Hopefully they won't take forever to bring me out my bills, and then I can go across the street and go to bed. I guess the rest of these idiots didn't get the instructions were to back up over here. I'm not going to sit and complain about it, but it's annoying. I hate when people pull into parking spots because it leaves the trailer sticking out further than it has to be. You can back the trailers up further because you can hang the trailers up over the curb, and that saves space on the front end, so when other people are trying to back up, there's more space. Of course, it doesn't matter when you leave your truck out still. You could have backed up another 30 feet, but the point remains the same. It's just kind of disrespectful to other drivers, especially in truck stops where you pull forward and you pull up into the parking space instead of backing in, and it makes everybody else's job that much more difficult. That much more difficult because you took up the space that you could have hung over the curb out into the center of the truck stop. When I'm feeling frisky, make a point to park next to those guys and crowd them a little bit. Nothing like super aggressive, but just enough that I know that when they back out of there, they're gonna have to be extra careful. Because maybe, and I'm not doing it just to be a jerk, I'm doing it because maybe when they have a hard time backing out of that space, they won't do it next time. Back into the space so you can pull out, and you're saving a bunch of room, and you're making it easier to back, to get out of the truck stop. One of the many reasons we back into spaces instead of pulling into them is because when you're nose in, you can't see anything behind you. You got two trucks on either side, and you're just backing out blind. Even if you get out and look, and you go out there and there's nothing behind you, the time it takes you to get back to your truck and start backing out, something can happen out in the lot that you can't see because there's no way for you to see it. So you back in for two reasons. So when you're ready to leave, you can see everything. You're not pulling out into the lot blindly. And the second reason is just more courtesy, because when you back in, you create more space in the truck stop. That's why trucks back into parking spaces. If you ever see a truck pulled into a parking space, nose forward when everyone else is facing the other way, he's an idiot. He's either an idiot or a rookie and he can't back. And either way, dumb. Just learn how to back. Even if it takes you 10 minutes, it's safer to back in than it is to back out. That's all. Anyway, went on a tangent there. If they can give me my bills here within the next reasonable amount of time, I might actually get some rest tonight, which is great because I've been here off duty for a total of 48 minutes. They got me unloaded. I've already paid my lumber fee. Just waiting for them to finish counting and bring me out my bills. And I'm done for the day, which is great news because last time I was here, it was the complete opposite. I was here for 6 hours, 2 of which was waiting in line. I got here on time, by the way. I was 2:06, which my appointment was at 2. All these gives you a 30-minute window on either side, so I got here on time. All in all, it's been a great day. Nothing crazy happened. I had a bunch of idiots that, when it starts raining, people just turn a little switch in their head that knows how to drive safely. And I had people pulling out in front of me, but I expect that. I'm a professional. I've done this for 10 years. I know when it starts to rain, people's brains just stop. So, you slow down when there's heavy traffic and try to stay out of people's way. And, people still find a way to get in your way, but there's no sense of getting mad at it. I get a little frustrated sometimes, but I don't get mad like I used to. When I was a young driver, I'd get so ticked off and just steaming mad, and, that'll send you to an early grave. That's what that'll do. But I'm done with this video. Best I might have a little clip. No, I'm done because they're gonna bring me out my bills, and then I'm gonna go right across the street. Man, that was almost so close to perfect timing. My storage filled up. All I had to say was park my truck and go to bed, and I forgot to empty my trash out today, so my storage filled up and ruined the clip. But I'll just add this to the end instead of redoing that whole clip. Thanks for watching.